Summer's around the corner, and this is the easiest way to make fall off the bone barbecue ribs without even touching your grill. I like to get my ribs from either Costco or Sam's Club. FYI, Costco's rack of ribs typically don't come with a membrane. I got these ones from Sam Club, and these do have a membrane. The membrane is this thin, silver looking layer in the back of the ribs, and it is really tough. It doesn't break down when you cook it, so if you don't remove it, sometimes your ribs can end up tasting chewy. The easiest way I have found to remove the membrane is to place my thumb underneath the membrane in the middle and then start pulling upwards to the sides. The next step is optional. I always like to clean my meat, so I place my ribs in a bowl with some vinegar and start cleaning them off really well to get all the slime and grime off. If you don't like to clean your meat, then skip this step. I'll be making these in the oven, so I'll be using a baking sheet, and I'm going to place my ribs and start patting them dry so that there's not any extra moisture. Then I'm going to season generously with salt and pepper. I have made my ribs many different ways, and you can make your own rubs and add any additional seasoning, but in my opinion, to make this as simple as possible and it doesn't really affect the flavor, salt and pepper is just fine. I'm going to cover these in tinfoil and bake them at 350 degrees for an hour and 40 minutes. Here's the easy part. You're going to grab your favorite barbecue sauce. Mine is the Sweet Baby Ray's sweet and spicy sauce. And with a basting brush, I'm going to brush the barbecue sauce on both sides, front and back. Be very generous with your barbecue sauce. This is where all the flavor comes in. I think I used almost this whole entire bottle. I just had a little bit left when I was done. I'm going to place these back into the oven at 350 for another 15 minutes until they get nice and caramelized. It doesn't get any easier than this, and if you give this a try, please let me know in the comments down below.